Welcome to Queen's Quest, the show for anyone tired of waiting for things to happen and who's ready to start making them happen. Every week, we'll discuss actionable strategies to unlock your full potentials and turn your ambitions into achievements, all with a spiritual foundation. The goal is to ignite the fire inside of you, to increase the passion for the journey you're on, and to breathe new life into what feels stuck. We're going to close the gap between where you are and where you want to be. I am your host, the Queena Landry. Your future starts now. Hello, welcome, girlfriends. If I ever have given you the T, which is transparency, evidence, and authenticity, it's going to be today. Okay. So, as the title stated, it's about reset mind, body, and soul. I talked about last week grief and how I was dealing with my sister in law's passing and just grief in general. Really, the last 2 months, it has just been busy in my life. And as I was thinking about the topic for this week, reset came into mind. And that's really personally for me. In full transparency, Queena, she needs to reset her mind, her body, and her soul. And so this week, we're just going to discuss briefly about how we're going to do that. And as I encourage you, I'm going to encourage myself, okay? The scripture that came to mind for me in reset was First Peter chapter 5, verse 10. It reads, "And the God of all grace, who called you to this eternal glory in Christ, after you have suffered a little while, will himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast." For me, in all areas, when they say you have suffered a little while, meaning you have been through, your mind may have been stressed out, you have may been mentally drained from work, mentally drained from home, mentally drained from school, mentally drained from the kids, mentally drained because your car, mentally drained for your finances, like all of the things as women, we internalize things, right? So just mentally, your mind is tired. This is just an encouragement that even if you're facing hardship, the promise is that it's temporary. Those who believe it's temporary. If you believe that God will do a thing, He will do it. And so you feel like you're at your wits' end, it's temporary. And God will restore. And so your mind will be restored. Your finances will be restored. Your house will be restored. Your job will be restored, right? You will have mental release where you can restore and feel like things are back to normal. Or you may have a new normal, right? To where you look at things differently and it's just restoration time. If the resurrection king, he can resurrect me, right? And so that's the mind part of resurrection when I look at First Peter chapter 5 verse 10. And from my mind, just understanding that there are things that I need to do, I'm going to do. And when you put your mind to a thing, at least me, let me speak for me. When I put my mind to a thing, then I'm going to do it. So that's the mind part. The body part, for me, that's physical. You need to physically get back in shape, Queena. Okay, I'm just speaking to myself. So physically, if you feel like you're not taking care of your body, what do you put into your body? And you have been draining it, it has been tapped out, it's been beat up, it's been through some hardship. That's temporary. If you have your mind reset, your body is going to follow. If your mind is saying, I'm going to get healthy, your body is going to follow it. It has no choice but to get in line. If you have the mindset that I'm going to stop drinking this, going those places, talking to those people, your mind, right, starts there in the mind. And then your body will follow. If you haven't been taking care of your body, it's time to restore that. It's time to put better things into your body. Put down those nasty things, those carbs, those fats, those sugars, the drugs, the alcohol into your body. It's time to restore it and put those things that your body requires to thrive. If you're not drinking enough water, hello, that's me. Nah. Then now it's time to restore your body. Well, they say your body is what, 70% water? It's time to drink more water. So whether that's putting a lemon in your water every day or whether that's putting some little flavored packages in your water, whether that's drinking ice in your water, whether that's drinking your water with a straw. Trust me, I'm one that have to trick my mind so I could drink the water for my body. You see how that's connected? In some seasons, it's like if I drink out of a straw, I'm drinking more water. In other seasons, if I'm drinking some flavored water, you know what I mean? That's for me. So I know if it's me and that's how my mind and body works, it's also for you. That's just one example of how our mind and our body are connected, and how when we're restoring the mind, we might as well restore the body. And it'll just be a whole new restoration for our entire thought process and the way we're thinking. And when we're restored, it can be new. Like when you rebuild a thing, it's taking something that's already old and you're rebuilding it to be something beautiful. If we had the stinking thinking, we're rebuilding it and restoring it to something better, right? If we didn't take care of our bodies, right? We're restoring it to have something better. The temporary pain is only temporary. If you believe it and you receive it and then start walking in it, because it is an action thing, right? Then it's going to be better. The body, what you put into it. For me, like, I was on a great little path before 2 months ago as far as eating right and all that. And I know some people did New Year's resolutions about losing weight and all that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like, being healthier. My goal, and I pray and preach that you do the same thing. You want to be a size healthy. And so what you put into your body is going to dictate that, right? And so eating more fruits and vegetables, I've talked about that before, is something that I have to get back to. And so this week, we're doing a reset. I need to re-cleanse. I need my body to be reset and drinking more water for the next, 3 to 4 days, in addition to making sure that I'm eating right for the next 3 to 4 days for just fruits and vegetables, just doing a reset. It's not a fast. I don't know if you want to call it a cleanse. If it is, it's just a cleanse that I'm doing. And I feel like I done made up something just for me. So whatever works for you when you reset and re-cleanse your body, do that. The last thing is your soul. Our soul is something that we reset by reconnecting with God. That's rather reading the Bible more. If you let that drop and stop doing that, pick that back up. If it's praying, and I say praying a lot, I feel like, and the reason why is because that is the foundation. The word says you pray without ceasing, in season and out of season, when things are good and when things are bad. And it may not make sense, but when things are good, I'm just a prayer of thanksgiving. God, I thank you that everything is going good. Protect my mind, my body, my spirit, my family, my finances for when things get rocky. Because it's not an if, it's when things get rocky. I need my prayers stored up, right? Prayer of thanksgiving. And so that's the good. And in the bad, sometimes it's just a prayer of help. God, help. And he knows the cry of his children, just like any parent does. And so if that's what your season you're in, he's there and he has you. So pray without ceasing. If you had to say, like, how do I reset my soul? If nothing else, you start praying to God simply. Thank you for waking me up this morning, going before me. Thank you for your grace and your mercy. Thanksgiving. Thanking him. Not asking him for anything, just thanking him. And then as you elevate, then you're asking maybe if you need some assistance here, or you need some assistance there. But I always start with prayer of thanksgiving. And I thank God for being my Alpha and my Omega. That's the beginning and the end. I think of him my Jehovah Jireh, my provider, my Jehovah Nisi. He's my victory, my Jehovah Rapha, right? I start just thanking him for all the things he is, because he is great and he's greatly to be praised. And so it's more than just a song that I sing about and a song that you may sing about. And maybe you've lost a song. Find a song to listen to. Oh my God. I will go on YouTube and just start playing songs and just having the spirit and the atmosphere when I'm in work in my office. Or I may have some inspirational preaching, just something that's changing my soul because I need a reset, right? And so when you have not poured into your soul those good things, and it feels like, oh my God, I don't have a church home, or I haven't been praying, or I haven't been reading the word, then at this time you need to reset. If you normally had prayed and it's been 3 months, 6 months, a year, it's time for you to reset. It's always a good time to check in and say, where am I at? Mind, body, and soul. And if you feel like you're off, it's okay. And sometimes you will say, life be life in, and I feel like it's hell on earth. And when it rains, it pours, all of the things. But if you take a deep breath in and exhale, I still have breath in my body to get it right. I still have breath in my body to reset my mind, my body, and my soul and restore it to where it needs to be, to restore it to its rightful place, right? To humble myself and ask for help, right? It's just to be vigilant and not give up because the storm thought it took me out. No, you did not. You didn't take my mind, you didn't take my body, and you sure didn't take my soul. I'm fighting for it. So a reset is just stepping back, inhaling all the good things, the positive actions that you're going to do, and exhaling all that negative thoughts, all the negative. Surround yourself with good things. My grandmother said, when you're doing a reset, you have to change your playground and your playmates, right? So that's what we're going to do this week. We're going to just simply do a reset. And I will tell you, ladies, how it went on next week. But for the next 4 days, the Queena Landry is doing a reset of her mind, her body, and her spirit. After all the things that have gone on, and you feel like that there's trouble on every end, in every situation, in every topic of your life, and you're like, oh my God, there's problems and issues and situations, and like I can't breathe. That's what it may feel like. Chest is heavy. You have headaches and migraines and blurred vision and all of the things, right? Step back, take a deep breath. God has you. If you didn't do nothing else, just say, God, help. Help me get my mind right. Help me get my body right. Help me get my soul right. And ladies, I promise you, He will step right in. So I am resetting this week. I pray you do the same if you need to. If not, this episode will always be here for you when you need to reset. I hope this episode has helped you as much as it has blessed me. I will see you wonderful ladies next week. I am your host, the Queena Landry, sending you peace, love, and favor.